Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Previously, we returned to the world of normal, or I guess the world of not Twilight, and acquired some equipment for Midna by her behest, in which we got ourselves a sword and a shield from Ornid Village, while still being stuck in this wolf form. But we did end up here at the spring and spoke with its spirit, Ordona, and it told us that we should head to Faron Woods to start our campaign to purge the land from the Twilight. Also, small detail here, but you can see Midna's shadow is still residing in the ground. She's still following you even after all this time of watching over and I guess ordering you around. Otherwise, if she let a creature like this out into this realm on its own free will, only bad things can come from it. So today, we're gonna take Midna's, well not Midna's, well I guess it would be Midna's word if she did direct at us. We'll take Ordona's word and make our way back to Faron Woods to begin our hopes to purge the land, like I said, from the Twilight. So that beast we took down last episode, that invaded the spring temporarily, that was known as a Shadow Beast. And those are the kind of foes we'll have to keep an eye out for as we head back into the Twilight Realm. Hey, look! The Faron Woods that you know so well. They're now covered in twilight. You might not be able to come back here, but do you still want to go? Hmm, so these are the weapons you use in your world. You really think this thing can slay the creatures of Twilight? Well, I won't use these, but I'll hang on to them for you. Alright, a promise is a promise. I trust you enough to help. In exchange for my help, though, I need you to gather some things for me. Look, I can't tell you all the details now, but it'll be easy. Trust me. But enough about that. Do you hear that noise? It's the lamentation of the spirit that had its light stolen. Where in the world could it be? Better get going, don't you think? Don't blame me for your world's fate if you don't hurry up and find that light. Come on, snap to it. What a diva this Midna is. She's just ordering us around to nowhere, and she knows she's in total control and she's enjoying it. She better be careful because you never know. Karma might come around one day and come out to bite her in the you know where. But looks like for the time being, we'll have to do what she says. To her credit though, she hasn't really steered us wrong in any way. So, we are working out quite well, despite her attitude. But it's not gonna be that simple. Got more of these shadow beasts down our way. 3 against 1 though? I still like our odds. Ah, we're penned in again. Pfft, who do they think they're dealing with? No need to take these little pests one at a time, right? You can take them all at once. So, you can have us by yourself, can't you? Good luck. Bye. Well, it's not like she was any help to begin with. She's been only home for like jumping around with us. But we can take them all out by just fighting them to death, right? I mean, it's not that different from the last time we fought that one Shadow Piece on its own. Yeah, it's not that simple. So if we leave one of them alive, it'll just revive the other two back with this little roar it just did. Oh man, we're gonna get clobbered here though. Gotta be careful. What's the holdup? If you leave the last one alive, it's gonna use that shrink to bring the others back. Listen, let me help you out here. Just move like I tell you. You just hold up B and I'll expand an energy field so it closes all the enemies within it and release. That's provided that I don't die first. I think I'm gonna look around for health first. Before I do commit to that attack. There. Oh good, I kinda need that. I'll get really careless about handling this trio. Just do what Minna says, and take them all out at the same time if you get them in the energy field. It's as easy as that. So no problem, no sweat. When Minna actually chips in, she can be quite helpful. There's an early version of that beast that was used in one trailer promoting this game's release. I think it was recorded being from GDC from 2005. It still lies within Twilight Princess's data. I think there is an image of it I saw on the cutting room floor. If I do find it, I'll show it up on screen now. I remember it being pretty distinct from what it looked like in the final product. Please, be careful. These woods have changed. The dark clouds of dust cover this land. This drape of shadows is called Twilight. In this twilight, those who live in the light become as mere spirits. It is a place where the dark ones and evil creatures dwell. I am a spirit of light. Blue-eyed beast. Look for my light. Retrieve the light stolen by the dark beasts and keep it in this vessel. Remember this from Skyward Sword? Well, it appeared in Twilight Princess first. We have the Vessel of Light. It's crucial to collecting the Tears of Light. If you fill it with tears, you'll be able to cut through the twilight and return normal light to this place. To see the evils that hold the Tears of Light, use your senses. Again, putting a lot of attention toward those senses. In the shadows of twilight, the dark insects are as invisible as normal beings are here. Let me use the last of my power to reveal the locations of the dark insects that consume the light. At least both on your mini-map and your big map here, you'll see the locations of where these beings that are holding the Tears of Light are located. So if you ever need a way to navigate and locate where the tears are, keep that in mind. Use your map, it'll be very helpful. Find the insects of darkness. The dark insects, they are the form taken by evil. Once as it's latched onto our scattered light. Believe it or not, this was a little more annoying in the previous versions of this game. In the previous versions, you had to collect 16 Tears of Light to complete a Vessel of Light. However, in the Wii version, they shortened it down, but not by much. They shrunk down the number required to fill the vessel from 16 to 12. So not as much we have to look for, but it's still going to be quite a bit before we can fill out this vessel. Oh, be careful. Want to get hit by that thing. I believe that was like a dark Dekubaba that we took out. If you see any shadow enemies, they're basically enemies that you might have been familiar with by now, but they've just been covered by the land of Twilight. Other than their appearance, their attributes, their capabilities for battle, haven't changed at all. They're just different colored skin of enemies you may have seen already or are familiar with from Zelda history, like with the Shadow Keys that we dealt with back in the tower not too long ago. So while we're getting this thing, I believe this is called a shadow insect. They're only seen it in these Vessel of Light segments, but that doesn't mean that they're any less annoying to deal with. We'll go back first and get that other insect before I forget about its tier. So on another note with the Shadow Beasts, their ability to revive their fellow fallen beasts is actually might be a reference to a Japanese phrase that translates to raise the dead. I should go over here and go back into this house. If you remember this house, this is where we met the guy that gave us the lantern not too long ago. It was back at the very start of our adventure. We can listen to him as a spirit. Ooh, what's with these bugs? These things aren't normal. They're so big, so weird, so creepy. Come on, get away, bugs. Shoo, get out of here. And this was referred to, more shadow insects. These can't be easily missable. That's why it's important for you to keep track of these shadow insects on your map. So in other words, consult the map when you can. Oh boy, I have no idea what's going on around here. Well, we do. We just needed those tears of light. I already got like almost halfway filled already. We're gonna be done with this in no time. So we'll head on back out the way we came in, leaving poor little Nest head to ponder what just happened. At least he's safe. That's what he should be really grateful for. The phrase that was I was referencing to. Pardon me if I butcher this, but it's I believe pronounced Shishai Wulkasu. Like I already mentioned, it translates to raise the dead. So that's essentially what those shadow beasts are doing when one of them's just left alone. Come on. That's right, take out that shadow keys. Kind of froze her for a second, but whatever. We took it down just the same. It's more of these dark Dekubabas to deal with. You don't get any seeds from taking out these dark, or shadow Babas, rather. But that doesn't make them any less dangerous, as well as these shadow keys. Or these vermin. Basically, enemies are still dangerous no matter how you slice it. Let's go over here first. Might be another, yep, another shadow Baba. Just take it out just the same. I wonder if using the charge attack with Midna will be more powerful to use against enemies that are not just the shadow beasts. I've never really tested that before because I normally just lock on and bite the enemies or jump at them in wolf form. So I never really tried that out on stuff other than the shadow beasts. Might be worth experimenting though at some point. Okay, so this is where the majority of these insects should lie, if not the remainder of them, if I've been able to route this out right so far. Wanna press A, don't press B. B can work as well, but A is the more better of the buttons to use, since it actually makes you hop towards enemies. Steers right off of that. There we go. Be careful of those insects. they can give off some electricity, and if you're close to them, they will damage you. So if you see them spark, just wait until they stop lighting up, and then move in to strike. They're not totally harmless, but just because they're weak doesn't make them completely non-threatening. So what we'll do, I think we have just enough. We have just enough tiers, so now we can jump on over with assistance from Minda. Gonna pull a mini map on the gamepad there, just in case. As if the map on the main screen isn't good enough. I decided to have that up just in case. Besides, we can't use any of our normal items as wolf form anyways, so it's not like it'll be that beneficial to have the items tab on your gamepad up, if you're using the gamepad, that is. Just keep hopping on through. This is really cool to see. Have been to help you out to jump over long distances. Say what you will about her attitude. The fact that we could do this with her is pretty dang sweet. Hold on, I think I may have got carried away with jumping a little too much. Because I'm sure I skipped over a shadow insect during one of those jumping portions. I'm very confident I did. Not the first time it's happened either. This happened on my routing playthrough. But that was just because I didn't know where the last insect was. Retreat. Nothing over there, but over there is where two of them will lie. Go into sense mode. We'll tackle that one first. Wait until that one stops emitting electricity. And then jump right at it. Nice. Alright, now we're on pace to collecting the last four. Once again, at least I hope so. Otherwise, well, then it's a backtracking. To be fair, this area isn't that big once you get the lay of the land and how the woods look like in this segment. But it's still kind of annoying to backtrack a little once you do realize you did miss out on a tier of light. There's one there that's buried underground. So not only you can uncover items that are buried, but enemies too. However, this is the only instance where you can't do that with these insects. Other than that, burying or digging is just resorted to using for finding items. Ooh, nice, that was a yellow rupee. I believe that gave me 10 rupees on its own. Don't those come up too often in like a lot of Zelda games, I think. Alright, the last two, yeah, they are at the end of this pathway. But first we gotta deal with these shadow beasts. So like before, you can't take out one shadow beast like so. Like so. And then pick out the other two with Midnight's field attack. You don't have to take out all of the beasts at once. It's best to divide them into like smaller groups and then wipe out the last two when you can. Also, we found this big thing. Whatever it is, it doesn't belong in the woods, that's for sure. Unless it's like the world's biggest ladder or something. Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing important. So we'll go over here. We can actually speak to the bird here from before, I think. And where is Trill? He's not at his shop. It's kind of weird. Wonder what he went off to. Well, is he a spirit too that I can't see him? That can't be it, because he's an animal, and last time I checked, that's wolf form. We can't speak with other animals in this state, as was evidenced by our time back in Ore Village. Something I didn't mention about Trill, he's actually designed from a real-life bird species called a myna. I don't know too much about that bird class in particular, but it's nice to know that Trill's design was actually based on a bird species from real life. I used to think that he was just created for the, just for the locale of Ornate Village, but I was wrong. I always need to learn stuff like that. Someone, someone help me? Boy, lucky for me. Ever since the boss went funny in the head, there have been scary monsters everywhere. Those village kids got led through the woods for some reason. The whole forest is so weird now. What's happened? We'll have to wait on that for another time, because we managed to fill out our vessel of light. The vessel is full of tears, and light has returned to this area. And look at that, we were able to dispel the twilight as prophesied. Ah, but it was so nice here in the twilight. What's so great about a world of light anyway? See you later. My name is Faron. I am one of the spirits of light who dwell in Hyrule. By the order of the gods, I protect this forest. Oh, brave youth. In the land covered in twilight, where people roam as spirits, you were transformed into a blue-eyed beast. That was a sign. It was a sign that the powers of the Chosen One rest within you, and that they are awakening. Look at your awakened form. The green tunic that is your garb once belonged to the ancient hero chosen by the gods. His power is yours. His is the true power that slept within you. Your name is Link. You are the hero chosen by the gods. Brave Link. A dark power rests in the temple deep within these woods. It is a forbidden power. Long, long ago, I and the other spirits of light locked it away. Because of its nature, it is a power that should never be touched by any who dwell in the light. But this world weeps beneath a mantle of shadows, and so there is no choice. You must match the power of the King of Shadows. If you would seek this forbidden power, then proceed to the temple in the forest depths. Well, well, you're the chosen hero and all that, huh? So that's why you turned into that beast. What a shame. I mean, maybe you'd rather just water as a spirit like the rest of them, totally unaware of what was happening for all eternity, right? So, what do you want to do? Do you want to head to that temple? Well, isn't that convenient? I was about to head there myself. Hey, look, you want to help your friends, right? The way I see it, maybe they're in that temple, waiting for you to rescue them. Well, good luck, Mr. Important Hero. See you later. At least all's right in the world again as far as Link is concerned, since we are now back in our regular human form but with some new gear. I really am gonna miss our village clothes though. Like I said, when we used to wear that, I wish there was a way that you can select that outfit and wear that throughout the game, but it is not something that you could do. Wish they added that in at least a small feature when they ported this game onto the Wii U. That would have been so cool. Maybe something they could have done for Hero Mode, like I mentioned before, similar to how they handled that for Wind Waker's remake. Yeah, it's only gonna be a dream now. Only gonna be a dream. In any case, we're now back to normal, but we now have our next destination set. With that being said, next time, we're gonna make our way back to Faron Woods, or at least deeper into it, to find the Forest Temple and begin traversing through that in hope to find the kids. Until we meet again, farewell for now.